Blessed Beef Hoof, I beg you, I pray, please do not freeze after combat. So I've done a lot of research, I've done a lot of deep diving, and I've tried everything, including recording this video twice. Both times he is locked up during combat. I have gone into the deepest, darkest software limits to try and force this game to stay at 60 frames a second so that it doesn't break. Has it worked? I don't think so. I don't think so. And to be honest, this very much might be the final episode because it's not very playable with it being, with me having to reload after every combat encounter. It's just a little inconvenient, you know? As much as I love the idea of Sith Lord Beef Hoof, I also love the idea of, playing a game that's functional. What are you doing? That's a ranged attack! Now, someone in the comments pointed out most likely the reason why the droids are so loud when they die, yet all the other sound effects are so quiet, is because it's the droid's voice. So it's going off of the voice setting and not the sound effect setting, which is monstrous. A monstrous decision by a monstrous company. What I'm going to do, right, because this is... okay, so I need to clarify as well. The build I've made for Beef Hoof is so stupid. Really terrible idea. I've given him no health, no combat skills. He can't punch. He can't shoot. He's terrible. I'm going to enable end of combat round pausing so that we get an opportunity to react based on what's happening at the time. Which I think might be the difference between life and death for this poor fella. Because my god, he's in for a difficult week. Once we get off the planet, right, we're going to be goddamn unstoppable. We're going to be absolutely unstoppable if we get off this planet. Which, I'll be honest, I'm not sure we will. I don't think... Yeah, I had to reload, of course. You remember before when we got stuck? Oh, no, it was when I died. It was when we died, so it was a bit more understandable. I forgot to put that underlay back on the miner outfit that he's got equipped. And like, every little helps. This could very much be the difference between life and death. Can we craft any underlays here? Create or break down items. This guy is an idiot. He's an idiot, and he has no combat skills, nor any health whatsoever. No, we can't do anything. Okay, fair enough. What we've got to rely on is our force powers, and we do not have enough force power to make this work currently. I promise you, eventually this man's going to be unstoppable. Just not today. Now the fire suppression systems have gone active, and I can't even make it to the dormitory section. I've watched the turrets turn their carbonite freeze rays on Maban before he even got to the hallway across the room. Fortunately, their range doesn't seem to go beyond the room itself, so I was able to remain safe in the corridor. I didn't have a stealth field generator sneak across the room. It's basically saying if you've got a stealth field generator, you can sneak across. We do have one, but I think you need a certain stealth level to make it work. So I don't think this is going to work for us. Normally a button will pop up like here as far as I recall. Again, I haven't played this game in like a decade. To be fair, I probably haven't played this game in like 20 years. So I'm going off of very little memory. Oh god. Hello there. We need to conserve resources because we've got some big fights coming up, and grenades and positioning are going to be super important. That's why it's so frustrating that when we get into combat, you get stuck, because moving around during combat, although the enemies can get free hits on you, and being able to use grenades when they're bunched up is going to be so important to this early, terrible build. We're going to get frozen solid. Nice. Okay, give him another one. Good shit. Oh my god. Now we've got to either close the gap, or... I'm going to take the gamble. We're going to power blast. Good hit. Oh my god, Beef Hoof, keep going. Keep going, Beef. Just queue him up. Queue him up and absolutely send him. Nice. Maybe I will stick with the gun, because it gives me more opportunities to retreat if needs be. God damn you. Clears our queue when we get stunned by this thing. Oh, come on. Beef. We love Beef. We love Beef. Beef, you've got to do it, big man. Please. Oh, come on. Fucking terrible. What a guy. Oh, one more hit. One more hit. You know what? Let's go for, let's try and be accurate. Let's go for... This guy needs all the help he can get. I should probably go for accuracy over taking the gamble. This is not a character that we're ever going to gamble with. Thank you. Okay. Is he stuck after combat? He absolutely is. There is no escape. Oh my god, he's like totally stuck. I cannot fix this, and I don't know if I can commit to playing a game like this. Ugh. We'll go through this episode with this being... But I need a serious thought if we're going to continue. Because if I've tried a shitload of stuff today to try and fix it again. I just don't think it's possible without changing my graphic settings on my monitor. Which I'm not going to do because then I have to reset it for every other thing I record. Which is far more important than this shit. Don't get me wrong. I think we're going to benefit from having so many save games. This isn't the way I wanted to do it. Okay. I hate the turning arc on these characters too. Because they don't just turn right around. You see that? They like loop back. They have to physically walk. They can't stand in position and turn around like a normal person can. Very annoying when you're trying to dodge mines. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm going to save. I know we just did a save, but I'm going to save because I know what's behind this door. It's an enormous robot. Hello, enormous robot. That's a fire suppression droid, and I think that's a much bigger pain in the ass. I'm going to shield up. I'm going to blast the fuck out of this one. Blast it, please. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go for a shock first. We could grenade it. 6 grenades left. Oh, that's too dangerous. Let's go for a couple of shocks. See if we can take it out. Come on, Beef. Nice. That's what we're after. Power blast from this distance. How can you miss? How can you miss, bro? Beefy Hoof. Come on. I'm in awe. We got another fire suppression droid coming in. I'm going to have to shock. Good dodges. You've got a shield, by the way. You don't need to do that. You know what? Actually, now might be a good time for a sonic grenade. Go. Ah! We've been stunned. We've been stunned in Carbonite. We missed a whole round of combat. Go, 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 go. Nice. Okay. Now power blast. Okay, I'll take that. I'm not happy I used a grenade, but I will take that. Okay. Energy shield. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ion charger. I won't mention when we need to save and reload anymore, okay? I won't mention it. Oh, God, there's more. There's more. Okay, that was a fucking incredible shot. That was really just truly inspired. Okay, hang on. I want to get that one in range so we can shock it. Get it out of combat. Oh, God. Oh, Beef Hoofer. Bruh. Don't worry, just keep going. Keep going. The shield won't last much longer. Keep going. Keep going. That presumes this man is going to hit it. Oh, fucking hell, which I think is asking too much. He's hitting it. It's just the shields are... Oh, the shield's down. Nice, nice. Go, go, go. Okay, hold on. Let's go for a quick heal. I'm going to get you through this, Beefy Hoofer. Nice. His name is Beef Hoofer, but we're like, you know, we're like mates. We're like friends, so I can call him that. Fuck. Oh, God. This thing isn't doing much damage. The other droid is so far away that it's not hitting very frequently. I don't like that. Okay, another med pack. I didn't tell you to shoot. I understand. He's a very confused man, okay? He got pickled by a bunch of sedatives and also has been killed multiple times. He's going through it. He's going through it right now. Good shot. Can I disengage combat and walk away? I don't think... No, we're locked in. Okay. We are still locked in combat here. Okay, heal. You just got to try and out-heal the damage. We could try and go close. Because if it's us trying to shoot that... Let's see what happens. Yeah, I think this is where we probably swap to melee. And we just go hit this fella. Let's go hit this fella. We need to take a weapon proficiency, I think. I didn't want to do it, but we are going to need a fallback. Okay, that was 1 damage. Oh, God, that was a miss. 6 damage. A miss. Beef. Beef, you're killing me. Oh, it's good you're killing fucking someone, big man. Critical strike. I just don't know the best way to play this guy. The regular attack is probably the safest bet. It's probably the safe. Oh my God, 2 damage. Good dodge. This is some high octane action though, you got to admit. Nice, good hit. I'm going to pop another med pack. I have blown through almost all of our med packs in this one corridor. Glory is forever. Med packs are temporary. Glory is forever. Take him out. Oh, great dodges. You can tell this guy's a Jedi. Look at his lightsaber. Oh, God, Beef. Yes, come on. The greatest fight yet. Come on. Whoa. That has aged me a year. Right. So, we've got a choice. Do we go this way? Oh, hang on. There's an assignment console here. Reroute the main computer system for one part. We have a part. Reroute the system bypassing main console functions. Check duty shift logs. There is a more than long list of work assignments, while the number of miners available duty decreased over the past 3 days, citing several medbay logs. Remote camera controls in the mess hall. There's a lot of robots. Dormitory West. There's a bunch of gas. We can shut down the vent system, which in theory should let us go in there safely. There you go. That's what we'd like to see. Dormitory East has no gas in it right now. Okay. Turbo lift to the administration level is locked down. So can we do anything else here? Dormitory comm system is end. End dormitory emergency lockdown. Okay, so in theory now we can have a look around without the gas being there, right? Okay. So we know that dormitory is Dormitory East, one would assume. Oh, there's a robot! Look, once we've got the force powers, we can make quick work of these droids. Once we can level up like another level, if we can just get a little bit more XP. I believe in Beefy Hoofer. I really, really do. Okay. Okay, how close are we to that level up is probably a better question. Fucking damn name. 9225 out of 10,000. Good lord. Okay, and then we could put a point in Constitution. I would never when Wisdom is, like, right about to hit maximum bonus. We could put that point in Constitution to take us up to just neutral Constitution. Probably wouldn't hurt. There's not going to be any enemies in here, right? Because it was all gassed out. Administration Officer Corpse. We've got a log and 10 credits. The holo looks like it needs to be plugged into a holo reader in order to play back the contents. Fair enough. There's a holo reader here, right? Maybe. Let's go and have a look around, see what we've got. Time for some loot. That is not lootable. I hate it when they do that. Boxes that look like they can be looted, but they can't be. That needs to be blown open with a mine, which we don't have. To be honest, if I had mines, I'd probably use it to cheese some combat encounters anyway. Where do you people shit is my obvious question, because this is unfathomable working conditions. Out of the airlock, one can only assume. Occupational health and safety would have a total nightmare with this place. No safety rail around this. You're just asking to fall into a pit forever. Heavy combat suit. Oh my god. It's not going to make us any worse at combat. It lowers the maximum dexterity bonus to +4. Our dexterity bonus is -1, so that's not a concern. Gives us 5 defense. Oh my god, I might run back to that thing and see if we can we put an underlay in that? I think all armors can have it, right? That's good. 5 defensive bonus up from 1. Holy shit. No, you don't need to punch it again, fella. He's, like I said, but look, Beef Hoofer, he's a little pickled in the head. Maybe that's why he's getting stuck after combat. Maybe that's why he's getting stuck after combat, because the poor guy just doesn't know what's happening. Oh, I'm saving all of the, like, adrenal alacrity and stamina and blah, blah, blah. All of the stimulants and the bonuses and the temporary usage ones. I'm going to save them for eventual boss fights or harder fights anyway. Search for logged holo display entries. There are none. Check the transmission. Transmitting subspace flash sequence, ... -x ... Some sort of space Morse code. Don't know if that means anything. Here's the administrator log.
This may be the beginning of a long record. It's about an hour after the facility suffered the explosion that triggered the emergency lockdown. Just finished helping the dock officer set up the transmission relay. Not much signal strength, but it's better than nothing. The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13, then the next 2 numbers are...
Sir, couldn't we contact the medbay? Maybe
3,
the Jedi's awake.
17,
if so, he could help
13.
us.
Let's write
No
that
good.
down.
The link to the medical computer was severed from the hub, just like the administration console. Even if the Jedi wakes up, how would we get the dormitory turbo lift code to him? Without it, the turbo lift to the administration level is locked down.
3, 17, 13. Right, okay, and then we'll have a look at this too.
We just took an inventory of our supplies. We've got enough emergency rations in the dormitories to last almost a month. But with all the problems in the facility, I don't know how long we'll last. I wish we could contact the Jedi. Maybe he could... But no, he's still floating in that damn tank. Someone's played us for fools. And since KOTOR and his crew aren't locked in here with us, it's pretty clear who it was. If I ever catch up with that Mandalorian-loving son of a... At least the air scrubbers are still working, even though they're tied into the... Hey, what's happening to the ventilation system?
Oh, dear. I think you jinxed yourself there, fella. Right, so we need to go back to that, Oh, do I really have to watch all these people die in real time? It's a cool effect, I will admit. Oh. Oh, how sad. So sad and terrible. Right, so hold on. Let's go back to that,
The transmission gives the code to open
There
a
you go.
turbo lift when or if help arrives.
Okay, so dots are
Code is a
ones.
simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13. Then the
X
next
is
2 numbers are
5, and then a dash is 10. Right. 3, 17, 5, 7. One would assume. Presuming I'm right. 3, 17, 5, 7. Let's write that down, and then we'll try it. What happens if we're wrong? What are they going to do? Kill me? You and everyone else. 3, 17, 5, 7. I think that's probably it, but we'll figure it out. I don't even remember that from the last time I played. Probably just brute forced it. Probably looked it up on Game Banshee. Wait, is this a game with that horrible Tower of Babel puzzle? Or was that in the last game? No, that's the last game, isn't it? When you do the trial for the Sith College. Sith Hogwarts. There's a good pun in there somewhere, but I'm too stupid to think about it. I've used up all my mental energy now. I've recorded like 5 videos today. I've bitten off far more than I can chew. The last thing I need is Beef fucking Hoofer slowing me down between combat. I beefed on a hoof till we beefing. Okay, here we go. Please don't be any more droids. Please, no more combat. That's all I beg you. I don't want any combat in this RPG game. That would be just terrible. To be fair, the dialogue is... Oh, stealth field enhancer. That'd be nice if we could stealth at all. The dialogue in this game is considered peak writing of, like, video game history. Somebody did say, like, I don't understand why people like this game. I don't get it. Refresher. Oh, we found a log. Great. If you weren't... I think if you didn't play this on release, it's a lot harder to sell. They did say, have you played any good RPGs or Star Wars games? The answer is yes, all of them, to both of those questions. This game just has a charm to it. It has a charm. It has an appeal. It holds up a mirror to the narrative that is the Star Wars galaxy and questions it. It's a game of grey morals and invokes a lot of questions about free will. And this isn't even a bit. This is legitimately the case. However, that's not my job, and it will never be my job. Poo-poo. Stinky, stinky memes. There. I've brought us back to a sensible decorum that you're all used to. Something. My wife. Hello. We can't do anything with this. Right, so we've got to find the turbo lift. One would assume. And then I've got to type in my code that's definitely right. Oh, Christ. Here we go. Right, I'm going to save here because these things can lock you in combat. Restricted by... Oh, of course, you can't use force powers when we've got armor on. Honestly, I think we need to swap armor situationally. When we've got full force powers and it's a situation like this. Oh, there's a bloody repair droid there. Let's take that out. I'm glad I noticed that, because that would have been a pain in the arse. In a situation like this is probably where we swap our armor. Can't equip it during combat. Okay. I thought that might be the case. But if we going into a room where there's only like 2 enemies, or we've got good, like if our force is recharged, that's when we go for the miner suit, so that we can try and do some damage. This is going to be a frustration exercise. We're good. Okay. Speaking of which, I think there is someone we can blame for this. AMD. I'd like to blame AMD. You know why I'd like to blame AMD? AMD's graphics card software. I regret immensely buying an AMD graphics card, by the way. AMD software has a feature whereby it's called like AMD Freeze or AMD Chill Blast or some marketing bollocks. And supposedly it can limit the frame rate of an application. So, of course... This game, when it goes above 60 FPS, starts behaving strangely, as you're witnessing. I, in the AMD software, limited it to 60 FPS, because I thought, oh, that'd be fucking sensible. Nope, clearly hasn't worked. And I can tell it hasn't worked, because the frame rate in the OBS window, which is limited to 60, by the way, is different to what I'm looking at in-game. So again, we can blame AMD for that, because clearly it's not working. And yes, I am blaming AMD for this game being unplayable. This 20-year game totally unrelated to their company and their products. I should have medkitted. I'm going to medkit. Oh, God. Beef. Beef. Okay. This is an exercise in fear, terror. Should we go in with the flurry? Let's mix things up. I'm going in with the flurry. Pow. Oh, my God. It hit. Go in with another flurry. Holy shit. I think we found our mark. Oh my god. Okay, change of plan. We're flurry boys now. We're flurry boys. Hold. Heal. Nice. Follow it with the flurry. Beef. And we leveled up. To be fair, flurry actually makes sense when I think about it because it gives you 2 hits per combat but for less damage. But when this guy's chance to hit is lower anyway, that probably is a sensible option to go for. Beef is, you can see there's a slight shift towards the dark side. A slight shift. Bro, every part of me says go for treat injury for Christ's sake, because that increases the amount of healing from medkits. But at level 6 we can get force heal. So I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna stick with it. Force aura gives us defensive bonuses. Yeah, but we can cast that before combat. I've got to try it. The classic combo is flurry into force speed into flurry. Because force speed gives you like the extra 2 rounds of combat, and then the flurry gives you like the extra hits anyway. Seems like we can unfreeze him from combat by trying to interact with something in the terrain. Or like in the environment. Mandalorian melee shield. Okay. Fine. None of these cabinets are openable, right? Now we're good. God damn. This room coming up is full of enemies. By the way. Do you think we could pull some aggro? Hit him with the shock. We're going with the force aura. Very nice. And then we're going to hit him with the shock. Okay, hit him with another shock. Kill this one, and then we just piss off. I know from playing this before. It was kind of cheesy. I know from playing this before that there are more than this enemy in the room. If I'm remembering correctly. Yes, there are. Okay. There are 2 others, and I'm now trapped and cannot leave combat. So we're sending it. We're sending it. Full send. Flurry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's minor damage. That droid is not going to hit because you're behind a wall. Oh, God. Oh, God. The flurry tactic, I'm not sure is working as intended. Oh, 2 ones. Amazing. Oh, 6 damage. Beef Hoofer. Holy shit. Careful. Okay. Okay. Stop. Heal. Horrible. Horrible video game. I'm trying to save the shields. I am. I probably shouldn't be. We should probably just be embracing it now. The med packs are probably more valuable than the shields, to be honest with you. This is where I would, if I could, disengage and walk away from combat. And let our force points recharge, but I can't. Like, I do not have that option. Yeah, we are, like, locked in here, huh? Fuck. We're gonna have to med pack. Do we just send it? I think we go energy shield, and then I think we send it. Bro, I said energy shield, thank you. And then we send it. Send it. The problem with this game, I think, is it looks like extra jank and seems kind of unresponsive at times. And that's because it's turn-based combat. Even though it doesn't always feel like it. Unless you've got the auto-pause system turned on, obviously. Then you get to actually see the individual rounds of combat a bit more clearly. Okay. This is going to carry us to this encounter. Thank you, energy shield. Okay. One more there. Send it, Beef. Oh, hello. Scatter survival kit. We might be able to break combat by going up and getting that. Okay, here we go. See some big hits now, Beef. Shields down. Okay, send it. Oh, God, send it again. Outside of combat, we regenerate health faster. That's why I'm trying to not use med packs in combat if we can. Okay, we are stuck, but I wonder if we can break out of it. Chemicals. Amazing. A corpse with a Guidon beacon. I don't know what the hell that is. Energy. Another energy shield, credits repair kit, and another minor log. You're on the ledge today about contraband. Security hasn't started doing spot checks on our quarters yet, so my cache in the lower bunk in my room in the eastern dormitory should be safe. We found that, didn't we? The cache in the lower bunk in the eastern dormitory should be safe. You won't even know it's there unless you know to look for it, right? So we've got to go back and get it, is I think what that's implying. On the plus side, I think we know now that the majority of this area is safe. Yeah, this pisses me off. Like, okay, we've just established that these boxes contain stuff, except for that box there that does not. Annoying game. Right. We're not going to crack open these doors. We could... I was going to say, I'll buzz by and see what's in there. Nothing. Okay, I think we're good. Survival kits with some chemicals. Some plasteel canisters. Oh, a breath mask. Hey! Cool. That's useful because that will get you around toxic effects. There's got to be a lab then, huh? Can we craft anything useful at the lab? You can also break stuff down like items and shit. We can craft med packs. Oh, we can craft med packs. Okay. I will be doing that. I will craft every med pack. How many chemicals have we picked up? We can make 2 med packs and that's it. I can break down some items. We could break down... Ooh, okay. Why don't we break down the reflex packages? And then make another med pack instead. I'm happy with that. We might even find more chemicals in here. Yeah, okay, we found 2 more. It's not enough, sadly. Let's buzz by this other door, see if that I think is the turbo lift out. So I think we're actually done here now. Thank God. Okay, look, you can see the turbo lift out is that blue door there. So we're going to dash back to... we're going to dash back to that dormitory. What do you say? Eastern bunk. Or Eastern dormitory. There's a bunk that you wouldn't even know to look unless you're looking for it. Which I am. I thought I looked over things pretty damn thoroughly, but I guess not, huh? Are those remains that I've missed? They are. Probably where I had to save and reload. That might happen once or twice. A pinpoint scope. I did say Eastern dormitory, right? Okay. Some sort of cache, which I'm hoping is filled with energy shields, if you don't mind. Okay. Hoping it will pop up. Problem is, I can't blow that up with a mine because we don't have any demolition skill. So if it's in there, we will never get this. So that's not going to happen. Oh, God, I hope that isn't it. That would be cruel. That would be very cruel. Locker empty. I'm hoping just running past it like this, just kind of buzzing by, would have put it on the map. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Final room, otherwise we've been lied to. Nothing. Did I read it wrong? Can I check that? These are our quests. Where do I get to my messages? Here we are. Dialogue. Combat. Nothing. Nothing. Dialogue. Feedback. Combat. Effects. Nothing. Is it inventory? And then data pads or something like that? Fuck. Data pads. Here we are. Minor log. In the lower bunk in my room in the Eastern dormitory. I might genuinely go and look this up. I've got to say, it's Crusader Kings 3 Live, so this works out quite well. Yes, yes, obviously I know the difference, okay, between East and West. I've just recorded a lot today and my brain is fried. It's behind this door. I looked it up. It's actually behind that door, legitimately. So that's very frustrating, and I think a little bit cruel to promise me secrets and then give me nothing. Let's leave. Let's go ahead and leave this floor. Let's head out, and let's move on with our goddamn lives, because I have places to go that don't involve this floor. We got a lot of fighting coming up. I wonder if... You know what I think, as I recall, when you get a party, the freezing after combat issue doesn't become an issue. Because you can just swap to a different party member and do a 360 walk away. Oh, KOTOR. KOTOR is dead. Mining lasers and battle stimulants. Thank you. I appreciate that, though. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Lots of stuff. Turbolift console. Open the turbolift door. Enter the code manually. Right. Okay. So what did I write the code down as? Let me just pull open my notes here. 3. 17. Well, I haven't got a 17 on my keyboard, so we'll try this. 3, 17, 13, 5, 7. Incorrect code. What the fuck do you mean? Right. I'm slicing the door. Oh, God. Wait, what? How was I wrong? Wait, whoa. Maybe it's more complicated than I gave it credit for. I thought, oh, this is a game for children. This won't be it. Or maybe when I pressed the 3 button on my keyboard, it didn't actually work. 13, 5, 7? Incorrect code. Oh, fuck off, bro. How did I get it wrong? Let me read that. What do you mean journal entry? Okay. Let me read this again. Let me figure this out. This was a game for children. Oh, it's not even on the thing. We're blowing up the door. Okay, problem solved. I was like, I could look at that and just double check my my working there. Wait, did I write it down? How did I get it wrong? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Hello, Granny. How you doing?
I felt a disturbance. Our enemy is here. We must leave at once.
I'm nice of you to get off your ass and join me. We? There is no we.
We are together in this matter, you and I. What affects you affects me. There can be no division in our actions, or everything is lost.
I'm not letting some old scow hold me up. I'd travel alone. Honestly, I think you can do with all the help you can get, Beef Hoof.
I realize that you have traveled alone ever since the Mandalorian Wars, but that time of self-reflection is over. And if you cannot see beyond yourself and your own needs, then you should know that I have the only means of accessing the Ebon Hawk's Navi computer.
She's got you there.
Without it, we both are trapped here.
Cheers. Had your pants down. As soon as we're off this rock, I'm going to find a nice little asteroid to drop you off for the rest of your short life.
We need to make our way to the docking area on this level. I fear the airlock has already opened, and if so, we must be on our guard.
Who's opened the airlock?
If we cannot reach the Ebon Hawk, then we must find a way to escape on the ship that has docked here.
Kreia has joined your party. While she is in your party, her Mentor special ability gives everyone a bonus to earned experience points. That
Yes?
is helpful. Kreia, hello. She's also a Jedi Consular. So she's also very good with the Force, but you can see her build was far more intelligent, both literally and figuratively. I'm going to give her... Ooh, she's not bad with guns. I'm going to give her the point in wisdom. Probably think, well, that's so familiar. Treat injury, I mean, we could. Stealth? Stealthy Kreia? I think that's kind of fun. Okay, and we'll give you a point in trait injury. So there you go. Put another point in stealth. Perfect. Oh, you got to spend all your points. We'll hold it for now. You're fine. I would like you to be support character, if that's possible. Force Valor. Increasing the physical attributes and saving throws of all Jedi party members by 2 points. She's there to help us out, okay? Gonna level her up again. Gonna level up to our level, of course. We're gonna go stealth. Stealth with her. I like stealth with her. That seems good. Because she's intelligent, she's getting way more points. Could we slap a point into repair as well? Why not? Might as well play to her class skills. Force Aura. Give her that one too. And she can do all this defensive stuff for us. So if we put her on Jedi support, use Jedi powers, use aggressive behavior. Fine. So she'll now buff us up outside of combat. On the plus side, now in theory, we should be able to escape from frustrating times when we get stuck after combat. Let's go see Adon Rand or Shadow Troopers. Where's Kyle Katarn when you need him? Spooky, huh? Should we just turn around and fight them? Where else could they have gone? I guess the point is they've snuck past you. Oh, I guess we figured out who's opened the airlock. Who could have seen that coming, huh? Crazy, I know. Come along, Granny. We're going to introduce you to Adon Rand. Alright, and oh, Jesus Christ, man. As long as if we're in the middle of an emergency.
What in space is going on? Who's this? Another Jedi? What, did you guys suddenly start breeding when I wasn't looking?
You know that's not how breeding works, right? I'm not a fucking strawberry. Send off a Jedi runner. Shut up and get out of the way, Adon. Agreed.
Alright. I'm guessing that Republic ship that just docked isn't carrying friends of yours.
I hope your talent for understatement is offset by your skill with a blaster. If not, then I fear our time together will be short.
You need to stop cracking wise as well.
Yeah, and I'm also good at running and drinking, Your Majesty. And even if you two aren't big friends of the Republic, that warship's the only way off this station.
Adon has joined your party. As long as he isn't the last party member standing, he can't be knocked out, and his saving throws improve when he's more wounded. So we should put him on the front line.
We have a clear run to the ship.
Threat. Master, perhaps I did not enunciate clearly the last time we spoke.
How suspicious.
I suggested that you should shut down, stay put, and wait for rescue.
After all the deaths you've caused, I hardly think rescue is the term I would use.
Correction. I am not here to argue semantics, Master, so I will simply inform you that you are wrong, as were those recently corrected miners.
They were corrected. They're not going to argue back, are they? You're the one who killed the miners in the medical bay?
Indignant answer. Master, the miners intended to place you in jeopardy.
They did, to be fair.
I could not allow that to take place, so I was forced to negotiate a termination of hostilities. After reprogramming the mining droids to mine any organics they perceived, They began to
So
kill
it was
the miners
all
one by
HK's
one.
fault.
Then a series of flawlessly timed explosions drove the miners into their dormitories, where I was able to gas them all at once without wasting time hunting them through the mining tunnels. I then administered a large dose of sedatives to the remaining miners in the med bay, enough to kill them, but ensure you slept peacefully.
Was all
of course, against my calculations, you awakened from your tank prematurely. I am ashamed by the inconvenience that caused for both of us.
Why did you want to capture me?
Answer. It is beyond the scope of my programming to probe the motivations of my clients, Master. Suffice to say that I am being well compensated for my services. You have been
What does a droid need with money? I'm not sure.
You have been wandering the galaxy since the end of the Mandalorian Wars, leaving little record of your passage. It is as if you did not wish to be found by hunters such as myself, or more likely, the Jedi Order.
The Jedi Order. Who is this client of yours?
Chiding answer. My programming renders me incapable
Damn,
of revealing
so we're not allowed to know
the identity of
who's
my
trying to kill
client,
us yet.
Master. However, I am free to say that my client is wealthy and very interested in possessing the last of the Jedi.
Ah, okay. Well, prepare to be scrapped.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If inflicting pain is
He's not
the
going to
only
tell us
means to
anything. He's
resolve
already
this
established that.
matter, then you leave me no choice.
Well, you leave me no choice. Oh, those are mines. Cloaked mines is actually genius. Atten Rand. Let's level up my good friend Atten Rand. Also a very neutral character. I'm gonna put him all in on dexterity and just have him be rootin' tootin' cowboy shooting Atten Rand. I'm gonna put him on demolitions. I'm gonna put him on awareness so that he can deal with was Kreia in security? No, she was in persuade, repair, treat, injury, right? I'm gonna put you on security then. Security and demolitions. That seems good. I'm alright with that. Chance I will level it. Yeah, I was gonna say level them up again anyway. So let's put you again. Security. Security is the most important one, just to fill that hole in the party we haven't got. And then I guess awareness. That's fine. Feats for Atten Rand. He's very good with a blaster. Okay. Close combat. Get him up close personal, then start shooting. Precise shot. Interesting. Okay. Damage done with ranged weapons +1. It's not bad. I'm looking purely at damage because I am a monstrous man. We could go all in on rapid shot. It's maybe a little bit too early for that. 2 weapon fighting. Give him 2 blasters. When you phrase it like that, that's effectively doubling his shooting anyway when you think about it. Right, so what have you got? And what is that weapon we picked up? Oh, it is a melee weapon. Mining laser equipped. Heavy mining laser. It's mining rifle. Okay, so let's just give him 2 blasters then. Given that we gave him 2 weapon fighting. Stealth field generator will give to Kreia, given that she is our... Oh, I'm not giving you shields. God damn. You don't need that. Sonic nullifiers, stealth field emitter, Rakatan band gives wisdom. Oh, cool. Breath mask. Neural band saves will +2. So let's give him that. Insulated gloves. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Take it. Fine. Energy shield irrelevant. Okay. Atten's ribbed jacket. Ribbed, presumably, for our pleasure. As in... We're not going to die. We can give him this armor because his dexterity is only +3, so that's totally acceptable. Kreia, you were getting the stealth field generator. We're going to give you the stealth field, whatever it was. What was that again? So I thought it was headgear, but I guess she can't wear it. Am I going mad? Maybe I am. Trying to give her a weapon, eh? What does this weapon do by comparison? Higher critical threat. That one's balanced. All right, whatever. We're going to stick with that. And then you can have this really cool-looking breath mask that makes you look evil. I used to wear that in some playthroughs just because it looks cool. I really wanted to give her that. A stealth field enhancer, but it needs a light armor proficiency, which I presume she doesn't have. We'll go for the Rakatan band then for the extra wisdom, because that takes my guy up to 20 wisdom for that +5 bonus. Which means, if I can somehow target the droid in the middle, which I don't think I'm allowed to do, which is very annoying. Here. Atten, shoot that. Then shoot that, then shoot that, then shoot that. Okay, Kreia. You are going to push the mines backwards, and then you are going to sit and wait. Someone just leveled up. Nice. Okay. Now I'm hoping we can do a little zapping. Nice. Ooh, okay, so he's healing a lot. Good God. Let's get you... Sniper shot's a bit irrelevant. Honestly, just go all in on this guy. And then we'll...
I hear you.
We'll shock. We'll shock. You didn't really need to get that close to use a shock on that, though, did you? And...
Focus. Prejudice set to maximum.
Self-destruct sequence activated. That briefly popped up and said there. Okay.
3.
Kreia.
I hear you.
Kreia. She can't leave. I can't get her out of combat. Stop! Disengage!
Systems failing, Master.
Granny's dead. Granny is dead. Destroyed in an explosion because she was stuck in combat. These things happen. Ooh. Droid self-sustaining unit. HK vocabulator. And an advanced mining laser. Wow. Okay. And here we go up to the docking bay at long last. I'm so glad we've got this party. Because, my god, we might last more than minutes. You also noticed that we were able to throw out like 3 lightnings during that fight. With that +5 wisdom. God damn. Sorry,
Something
I got
is
terrible
wrong.
hiccups.
I sense no one on board.
You sense no one on board? Sense any assassin droids creeping up behind us like last time?
Everyone here has been slain, yet there are few signs of battle. No carbon scoring, no blaster fire. This place has been hit by assassins of a different sort.
Then what are we doing on this ship? We were better off in the facility. You two are supposed to be Jedi? You two are the worst Jedi I've ever met.
You met many Jedi, huh? It's not too late to send me back in the security room, yeah.
We cannot go back into the facility.
Or not.
If the assassin machine was correct, then we cannot reach the hangar. Be silent. I need some time to think.
When I saw the vessel dock, when it did, a fuel pipe entered the fuel depot behind the force field. That's a good idea. We could bypass the force field to the hangar by getting into the engine room on the ship, then exiting through the fuel pipe.
Look, I don't mean to cast another shadow on this, but even if you could reach the ship you came in on, it wouldn't matter. You'll need the orbital drift charts to clear the Paragus asteroid field, unless you want to have the shortest flight out of Paragus ever recorded.
We could steal this ship.
Oh, you mean with the huge crew we brought along with us? That's a brilliant idea.
Okay. Do you want to die? Do you want to die?
The two of you, be silent.
I watched that imperious tone of yours. I'm losing patience with the both of you. Again, this man has almost died, probably a dozen times in the last 2 hours of his life.
We need a course of action, not division in our ranks. Otherwise, this ship will be our last stand.
Okay, the ship's not going anywhere unless it's got the drift charts.
Well, of course they have the asteroid drift charts in their Navicomputer. They'd have to.
Okay, so we download it. Well, let's get the codes then. Yeah, exactly.
Well, we'd have to get to the bridge. I mean, well, that's the biggest problem I can see.
That is a sound plan for the moment. Let us go.
Let us go. Now that you have a party, certain actions and dialogue responses will increase or decrease your influence with your companions depending on their personalities. Some respect cruelty, while others respect nobility, loyalty, cleverness, brute force, and so on. Every person has their own particular thing. Now, this is the coolest mechanic of this game by a long way, and something that KOTOR 1 didn't have. You can influence your companions and eventually take them on as apprentices, either if you are a Jedi or as a Sith Lord. You can train them in the dark side of the Force.
Our enemies gather while we wait here.
Yes, with the restored content mod, which is what I'm playing with, I believe you have the opportunity to give them force powers as well. So that's like an even cooler system being fleshed out even further. Forgive me, Kreia, I was distracted. I'll be more mindful of the present. Feel free to stay behind that, and we could use someone to soak up blaster shots for any more assassin droids. Watch that tone, old woman. I will not be lectured by you. Let's shout about Atten.
Very funny. Right now, I'm better off with the two of you, so let's go.
Influence lost on Atten, and there you go. That's how the system works. Funnily enough, if you tell a man you want him to die, you don't get to influence him too much. You've got to find that middle ground. I think that's something we'll explore through the game. You've got to find that middle ground between being a dickhead and getting those dark side points and keeping the influence over your crew so that you can use them to your advantage. If you are being a Sith, I mean, it's one thing just to be evil for the sake of being evil. It's another thing to, you know, bring them over to the side of darkness with you. Reroute the Navicomputer. Download the orbital drift charts for the Paragus asteroid field. And we can check the logs as well. Emergency broadcast leading to ship warship survivors in an emergency report. Let's listen to the ship warship one.
Report. The Sith warship is empty, sir. We attached an umbilical and sent 3 strike teams through it, and there's no sign of a crew or its commander.
There's no one on board? What about the escape pods?
They're still in their berths, sir. This place, it's empty. It's like a ghost ship.
Then who was firing at the freighter?
We don't know, sir. The freighter's empty, too. We did a clean sweep and nothing except a lone T3 unit, badly damaged. Did you still want it tractor beamed to the Harbinger?
Search the freighter and the warship one more time. If they're clean, then we'll tractor the freighter over.
Yes, sir.
No idea why the Admiral thought that freighter worth all the effort.
Oh.
We'll find out.
So, mysterious Admiral wanted to save the Ebon Hawk. The Sith ship was firing at the Ebon Hawk that left it adrift in space, and then these idiots umbilicaled onto it and unknowingly invited a whole bunch of Sith onto their ship that were stealthed. Clever. Very clever. Okay, when do we get to fistfight the invisible Sith that are definitely all around us but we just can't see yet? Are they in front of me? What the hell is it? It's like a fucking Kecleon. Get out of the way. There they are. I think I can see them. Honestly, using fear on a Sith assassin is actually such a power play. Kapow. It did not work. Probably because it's like a Sith assassin, you know? I'm going to try it again. Because that is an incredible power play. Do it. It didn't work. Okay, we're not strong enough yet. Scream.
More where that came from.
Thank you, Atson. Scream. Whee! Scream again. Oh, it's okay. We're good. We're good. Scream at that one.
That came from.
What a power, though. Scream at your enemies until they die. That's me playing almost every game. Oh, God, Kreia buffed us up with 4 speed. Oh, Lord. My eyes. Oh, gross. It was vomit-inducing. Thank you, Kreia. There is a mod to remove the, horrible lensing effect that happens when you run around fast. That's what happens when you run around fast like that. See, it was that Mandalorian Iron Blaster. That's fun. Iron Blasters do bonus damage versus droids. So we give that to my good friend Atom Rand, whatever the hell his name is. Credits, thank you. Appreciate that. I think there may be some enemies in front of us. Whee!
More where that came from.
Who needs lightning when you can just screech in their direction? Sith assassins, you're shit. More like shit assassins. Granny, watch out. Okay, I mean, if it wasn't for the other two, we'd be mega fucked. Because the screaming's only going to carry us so far. Oh, yeah, look, all the escape pods are intact. That's crazy. And here we are, a dead end. Was it worth it? 4 components. No. No, absolutely not, of course. Right, let's go dash back in this general direction. Man, this 4 speed lasts a lot longer than I remembered. I thought it was bugged out too then. That's locked. This door has been magnetically sealed. The strongest type of seal. Are you guys keeping up? Oh, did I loot that? I did. It's very nice. Very nice of them to occasionally mark the containers as being empty. We seem to have lost Atten Rand. There he is. Come on, little fella. We got places to go. Oh, wait. We can get him to hack this door. I don't need to bash it. There's absolutely no downside to me bashing it, but we could just get him to... Kapow.
Yes.
He's here. We might as well use him, huh? In fact, why am I bashing anything? I should just get this guy to pick it all open.
Let me take care of this.
Thank you. Ah, how kind. A med kit. This one I want to bash open. For sport. Mainly for sport. You got it. Okay, fine.
Just say the word.
I don't think I can bear to stand and watch him try and knock down that door and miss hitting a 6-foot wide door. What a moron. Okay, there's nothing up there. Oh, God. I think we're surrounded. I'm going to scream in this general direction. Ree! Whoa! Hell yeah! Oh, you fools. You fools. Get him. I think Kreia just buffed us in. You see that effect happening? That's why she's so useful to have in the party. Thank you. Was that 4 speed again? God damn.
Everyone down!
Atten's voice right there could have done with a little... maybe a little more enthusiasm. Everyone down. It's almost like, for some reason, he's not so concerned about my safety. I wonder why that is. I haven't done anything to him. Armor plating. Mark II. Right now, there's a briefing room console here. We could have a look at that quickly, I suppose. See what we've got going on. Check the briefing logs. Course change to Onderon. Passenger transport distress signal priority override. Okay.
We've been diverted from Onderon to the Outer Rim.
Okay.
There's not enough ships out there, and we're already hard-pressed to keep patrolling the regions under our jurisdiction. I'm afraid we're going to lose it all.
Oh, no.
There's just not enough ships and too much territory to cover. We're still rebuilding from the war with Malak, and sometimes I wonder if we'll ever recover.
So there was the Mandalorian
Still,
Civil
we have our
War.
orders, and the Republic's
Sorry, the
highest
Mandalorian War.
priority on this mission. Looks like the trouble on Onderon will have to wait.
Which was, the Mandalorians were like, hey, let's just crusade the whole galaxy. And then the Jedi were like, oh, I'm not really sure we want to get involved. So Revan and Malak went to war, took a bunch of Jedi with them, defeated the Mandalorians, and fell to the dark side, as you tend to do, because they found a bunch of evil Sith stuff. They also discovered, which is more of an MMO thing, more of a Star Wars SWOTOR. It's just called the Old Republic, isn't it, the MMO? The Sith Eternal Empire, which was like the original Sith Empire, like deep out in space. And then they, I'll just explain it. We don't need to read all this shit. And then Malak and Revan were like, oh god. They were already very evil at this point. They're like, oh shit, the real Sith are coming. We'll make our own empire. So they called that like the Sith Empire. Found the Starforge, which was this ancient space station that lets you churn out spaceships like a big 3D printer powered by the power of the sun in the palm of its hand. And then, you know, because Sith are so tremendously predictable, Malak was like, this is great and all, but now I am in charge. Oh, during all this while, of course, the Republic were trying to stop Revan and Malak, who'd start their own Sith Empire, basically. So that was a big civil war. That was like a proper galactic civil war. And then, Revan was betrayed by Malak. Revan lost his memory because he was blown up on the bridge of his ship after Malak shot Revan's ship with his ship. And then all the events of KOTOR 1 happened, right? Then after that, Revan's like, okay, I'm going to go hunt down the Sith Emperor, the real Sith Emperor, the one from the one that's been hiding, and disappears. And then some stuff happens in the MMO, and I don't know. I don't know what the hell happens after that. But this game is happening just after that galactic civil war, so Malak's been defeated. And this is kind of, I think it's like 5-10 years after that, something like that. Anyway. What's this?
Are you all right?
No, I'm half left, silly. These were my quarters.
This was your room? When?
Before I lost consciousness and woke up on Paragus. When I was on board the Harbinger.
We do not have much time. Whatever you intend to do, do it quickly.
So our guy was just a Republic soldier. Stop being a Jedi and just join the Republic, I suppose. Beef Hoof's armband, a vibration cell, hell yeah. God knows what you were doing there. Beef Hoof, you're requested to report to the Harbinger Medical Bay for examination. This examination is automated. Simply insert this datapad into the medical computer to receive your injections. Very handy. What's Beef Hoof's armband do? Constitution +1. Oh, thank God. Yeah, he was exiled from the Jedi Order because Beef Hoof, in lore, the character we're playing as is canonically Mitra Surik, who was Lady Jedi. An apprentice of Revan's, if I remember correctly. Well, I don't remember this game's laws too much. Slight spoilers, I suppose. Technically, it happened before this, but, you know. And now we're in exile. An exile still fighting for the Republic. Apparently, like, trying to not be found. But I don't really understand what the HK droid is talking about. If you're like, oh, you're... Like, clearly we're being hunted by the Sith and someone else who wants to capture the last Jedi and yada, yada, yada. Clearly not doing a bloody good job, though, of hiding if he's, like, in the military with military records using his regular name, right?
Time to even the odds.
Oh, Atten, I forgot how shit your voice acting was. I'm sorry to say it. I mean, no disrespect to that voice actor. It's on the director. They should have said, hey, can we get another take of that? Time to even the odds. It's just like, come on. Life or death situation. Well, I better do some combat. Thank you, Atten. Much obliged, fella. God, this place is massive. I forgot how big the Harbinger was. Now, okay, that is... Oh! Scream. Scream. Go. Whee! God damn, that was some good damage. You see Beef Hoof starting to come into his own now. Watch this. We'll take all the rest are about to die. All 4 of those were killed by your man Beef Hoof. You see, it's all coming together. The plan is all coming together. I cannot believe this has worked. We might be through the looking glass here, people. Feats. Improved force focus and unarmed specialists. That's what we like to see. Conditioning, not really much point in that, is there? Advanced Jedi defense gives us deflection if we've got like a lightsaber. So that's not really too useful. Improved toughness, I don't hate. There aren't really many good feats right now. Regenerate force points. I should have gone with that one, to be fair. I'll be honest, I didn't realize that wasn't a skill that... I thought that was something that leveled up automatically. Like, you just unlocked it as you leveled. I didn't realize that was one we could have unlocked, to be fair. Okay, Horror. I want to level up Force Re, because that's doing some good heavy lifting for us. We need to be level 9. Let's go with Horror, then. Oh, shit, we get to pick 2. Oh, goddamn. Okay, cool. Whirlwind is good. Insanity is better. Whirlwind is, light side, right? I don't remember. Oh, no, it's universal. What's the stun equivalent for light side, then? Not sure. Not sure. Okay. We'll definitely take that one. Force deflection. A Jedi can't deflect any range attacks without a lightsaber. The Jedi can't reflect blaster bolts back. However, this power is always in effect. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Range attacks without a lightsaber. You can't reflect blaster bolts back. Damn, that's actually really good when you've got low constitution, huh? So we never need to activate that. It's just like a passive power. Damn. Okay. Okay, okay. Beef Hoof's Kolto tank. Do you wish to heal yourself? No, I need to get my injections. I need to get my injections. Insert data pad. Check treatment request Beef Hoof. Sedatives administered during a routine examination 3.5 days ago. Emergency override initiated. Dosage exceeds safety protocols. During your last medical exam, you were administered a delayed sedative that would kill a normal human being. That must be what rendered you unconscious when the Harbinger was taken out. There you go. So we received it, but along with that, we got some other stuff. So they found a Sith wreckage, but there was a Sith survivor. Let's listen to this one. This one's interesting.
Survivor from the Sith vessel. I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead, or what's even keeping him together. His flesh is cracked and scarred, and I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton, as if each bone was splintered repeatedly over time, then put back together. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before his death. If so, he must have been in constant pain. I have no idea what's been keeping him together.
Do you think that could be that strange man we saw? The man on the front of the box of the game? That would be odd, wouldn't it? And there we are. If I'm not mistaken, there's also something we can watch. Maybe it's on the other log. Hang on. Or I might be going completely mad, but I'm pretty sure there is a video you can watch somewhere. Ooh, attempt to get chemicals from the medical computer dispenser. Chemicals dispense, thank you. Check the camera recordings. Here we go. Oh. Oh, he's waking up. He's not dead after all. Did nobody look at that and think this man is pure evil, we shouldn't bring him on board? He had to do the superhero landing, you know, for style. If you're a Sith Lord, you do that as well. Oh, spoilers. I mean, he might not be a Sith Lord. I'm just saying he looks like a type of guy who could be a Sith Lord. You never know these things. Give me some chemicals. Hello. We can reactivate that droid and they can walk through the ship and blow up some people. As far as I recall, we're not going to do that. We're going to rob what's left of the ship and then we're going to get the fuck out. Do we even want to craft any more medkits? I guess we probably do. Adrenal stamina. Notice how it hasn't been breaking since... Oh, you know what? I'll make a couple more med packs. Don't want to go too crazy with it. It hasn't been breaking since we picked up a party. That's great. It's actually so damn good. You've actually... You've restored my hope in this game. Okay, magnetically sealed. That door leads around to here, so we're not missing anything. Don't panic. Oh, dear. Is it time? Mummy, is it time to scream? Read!
Everyone down!
Thank you, Atten. Appreciate that. Thank you, old lady, for the buff. Okay, hold on.
More where that came
Can we
from.
reposition?
More where that came.
Hold on. Stay there, and then scream in that direction. Whenever you're ready. Okay, the other guy was out of range, but that's alright. Oh, Beef Hoof. He's gone from being the world's biggest joke to a stone-cold killer of Sith. Oh, you know what, Atten? You're up, my friend. Get to lockpicking. See what we can find. Hello there. 19 credits. No, thank you. God damn, this episode's overrun. Sorry, I was hoping we'd get the Harbinger all done in one session, but, not quite, huh? This dormitory took longer than I expected, which, to be fair, not really much of a surprise. Well.
Yes?
With that, I think we'll leave it there to today, because there is a door through here, which clearly leads to Clearly leads to a new area. Does this... Are we allowed to go through here? Oh, goddamn. This area is a lot bigger than I remembered. Okay, we'll leave it there. It's a good point to leave it. I'm so glad we're seeing an inkling of the potential of Beef Hoof. Force Scream has changed the game. Getting some wisdom bonuses in the Constitution bonus, blah, blah, getting the whole party together has helped massively. The screaming, though. My guy's gone from doing no damage at all to shouting his enemies in groups of 4 to the ground. What a legend.